I got my walk done and was having a little bonus breakfast there. So, so let's check in and see how we did on our intention. So Carol, you're first on my screen.
I went outside on my deck and did my readings and my journaling and prayer. And one of the meditations was to imagine a beautiful flower garden with this gentle breeze blowing. And I'm like, I don't have to imagine it. I'm in one.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. It was like, yay.
Yeah, I could feel that. That feels really good to be able to enjoy that. Yeah, yeah. So Sarah, how'd you do?
Good. I meditated. I finished my intentions. I walked on the treadmill for 5 minutes. I've gotten the kids up in my self-dress and getting ready to have breakfast.
Great. You're accomplished in your intention. Plus, good for you.
Yes.
Becky, are you there?
Rolling in. Hello. My hour was good. I got Phoenix's time in and finished getting myself ready for my out of the house meeting today. And it's my polka dots chapter. Ooh, plug. There's an amazing speaker at our hybrid. So it is virtual. If any of you ladies on here want to join us, Miss Kelly Fox is the speaker at 11:30 a.m. Central Time until 1:30 p.m. Central Time today for the Wausau, Wisconsin Polka Dot Powerhouse chapter.
Well, I'll have to try to get on there and listen to that amazing speaker. So 11:30 your time is 9:30 my time. So, and how do you get to your chapter? Just go to...
Yep, go to the polkadotpowerhouse.com and then check out chapters, and then it's the Wausau, Wisconsin chapter.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to do that.
We'd love to have you join us.
Yeah, I won't be able to do it for very long because my mom has a hair appointment, but that would be great because we have our polka dot meeting tomorrow. So.
Oh, there you go. So
Yeah.
Kelly will be presenting in the second part of the meeting though.
Okay, so I could probably come in a little bit later.
Yeah.
Thank you for that information. That's great. Okay, we're going to, and that reminds me, I'll get to see Beck in person at the Polka Dot Thing convention, which isn't until October, but even that gives me something to look forward to. So let's go ahead and start the recording. If I ever stopped it. I never stopped it, so there we go. Oh, well, I know. Okay, so let's go back to our discussion about middle of the road or conformity and the courage it takes to step out of our comfort zone, out of our norm, to take a risk. I just think that's what courage is all about. So anybody want to continue that discussion or have an example or a situation?
My thought immediately was, I thought it wasn't the opposite of courage is faith. So I was like, conformity, faith, that seems a little odd, but really it's the same. Because if you're willing to step out of conformity, that takes faith. So,
absolutely. Yeah, that's a great, because to me the faith is like you said, to me faith and courage are synonyms almost. I mean, I think that in order to be courageous, you have to have faith in either yourself or faith in someone or faith in a process or faith in a higher power. It's just like Sarah was saying, not Sarah, it was JL that was saying that Becky would tell her, go, go, go. That's kind of like Becky having faith and being that extra little spark that ignites your courage, because it's hard to be courageous alone. It really is. And so I love that, Carol. Thank you for sharing that. Any other thoughts?
I just remembered it was the opposite of fear is faith.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
I knew that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what went into my brain as well. I like the idea of courage, to me, courage and cowardice are kind of like that. Nah, I don't know that that's, I think the opposite of courage is fear, you know. I mean, and I don't know that you're a coward when you kind of submit to fear. I think it's just you don't have that capacity at that moment. It's not that you're a coward. You just need, you know, you either need support or you need, you know, you need something to give you that, to help you with that courage. So I don't like the word coward. I just think that that's, many times our fear keeps us from moving forward, but it's not because we're a coward. I don't know, that word just has really negative connotations to me. Becky, did you see that the quote was in the chat?
Yes, I see it again.
Okay.
Cowardness. The opposite for courage is not cowardness. It is conformity. Even a dead fish can go with the flow. Yeah, I think that's to me, like, that the thought is like, yeah, it's easier to submit and conform to something than it is to go against the current, and not to fight, to just be, you know, difficult, but to make a decision and have courage for something that you believe in, something that you do have faith in and that you believe in. That is the courage part for me, is thinking about, you know, it isn't just to stir a fight, which I think sometimes that's what people do. They just want to shake the jar and see what happens. And then you can tell when someone is, you know, having courage to speak their heart about something because it's something they believe in. And that takes courage to say something that may not be well received, and to stand up for what you believe in.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like what you said about just, you know, just to shake up the jar. I find myself in a situation frequently with a group of women that I adore and that are just really wonderful friends, but we have polar opposite opinions about certain things. And so I'm going to speak my truth, but I'm going to do it in a very thoughtful, mindful way. So instead of contradicting them or starting a conflict, I will just state something positive that's opposite, but yet it's said in a way that doesn't, you know, it just, they stop and think. It's not like I'm saying you're wrong, I'm right. But it's, so I'll stand up for my truth, but it's different than when I'm with, you know, just another kind of situation, not with people that are really, really important to me. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I have to really think about what I'm going to say in a way to be courageous and yet to honor and respect the individuality of all of us, you know?
Yeah, I love that. And that it speaks volume as to why you are here and a leader in this space, because that one of our things is that we're inclusive, and that's what that speaks to. It isn't just my beliefs are right, yours are wrong, what I think is right and you're wrong. It is about, you know, being open to a conversation about other people's opinions and bringing them all to the table, because there will be insights that you maybe haven't thought of, even things that you might think you're against, you know. And I love that you brought that up, because that open mindset is exactly what we're cultivating in this community, to be open to conversation. And my celebrations don't have to be your celebrations, they're yours, and having that open mindset. So that was a great discussion. Thank you for bringing that quote.
I love that, because I just feel that is one of the things I really feel in this group, is that inclusivity. And that I love that. I feel so safe when I'm in a group that people can have opposite opinions, and yet there's that respect and willingness to let, you know, to let each other be whom we are. And yeah, I do. I love that. And I think it takes great courage to participate in that kind of a really inclusive community. Yeah. So thank you very much, ladies. I remember to turn off the recording. So let's go ahead and celebrate for this hour. And